What's going on, guys? It's Storm here, and welcome to a new series for me, hopefully, that I can actually stick to. And apart from the fact that my hair looks like Dora the Explorer and my face looks like I've done 2 years worth of meth, I'm doing great after finishing Crimtane and all that shit. And in today's video, I am going to be reacting to the Cobalt tier and seeing what I'm up against. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so here we are over on the Ccpl sheet, and I'm going to go down 11 tiers, and there it is, Cobalt. So it looks like there's 13 total levels. You need 7 for the base rank, and we're starting off strong with Gaylol 4, because why not? Oh boy. I actually was playing this yesterday. I got...
the new generation
Jesus,
of web
hang on.
where words can launch
So yesterday I was actually playing this, and I got... I think it was like 66 on it out of a progress fluke, and I'm actually probably going to beat that tonight if I can. So here we go. Yeah, that first input right there, that is a total nightmare. And then here's the main difficulty of this level right here. These are like denouement level clicks. Like, I've never seen something so abnormally tight and so precise. And honestly, no matter how well you click pattern it, it's actually going to be quite the nightmare to get through. And then there's these last 2 denouement clicks. And you have to... The best thing to do with that blue portal right there... So if we back up a little bit here. So, the best thing to do with this blue portal right here, the best thing you can do is to click it as late as possible and then buffer that yellow orb down there. That's usually the guaranteed way of getting this done. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's the first challenge I'm supposed to do. And now we have one called Last Minute. From the thumbnail, it looks like a purple challenge. Alright, so, okay, it keeps you in theater mode, thank God.
People play a level like outside of me and you. Like, it just shouldn't happen.
This doesn't look actually that bad. It actually has a pretty nice style. It actually has consistent gameplay. The speed is probably going to be the hardest part about it, but that's not a big deal for me, really.
Yes, I beat it. Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that challenge right there doesn't look that bad. Honestly, it probably isn't even Cobalt difficulty. It probably would fall in Crimtane, if I'm being honest. But we'll see when I get to it. Anyways, our next one is Submerged. Let's see how this one goes. It's not showing the thumbnail of it for some reason. Okay, so we got like an aqua-colored challenge with... Nah, it's not that fast. It's just 0.5 and regular speed.
I beat it.
See, that challenge actually looks really fun to play. Like, this is what I've been begging for. At least when I started Crimtane, for example. I wanted more fun challenges, and I only got to the fun challenges whenever I was actually at the end of the tier. Which is stupid because I had to go through all that trouble of like, oh boy, what's our next challenge going to be? And I mean, if I'm being honest, like, so Submerged was the last one. I go back up here, it didn't even get good in the Crimtane tier till D minor. And then you skip Virtual Challenge 4 because that level can burn in hell. And the rest of them were actually fun and fine to play. But anyways, now we have Crystalline. Looks like a pink challenge of some sort. Oh my god, YouTube. What is with your corporate strategy and advertising? Side rant right there. Ooh, this has a nice style. It's got like a cel-shaded appearance. Yet again, another banger, it looks like. Honestly, I'm surprised. This tier is actually looking to be better than the goddamn Crimtane tier. Okay, so our next one is Frown. Is it just Frown? Yeah, it's just called Frown. Oh, okay, really fast. Not that long, though. It's not that long of a challenge. It's really like it's like Action, which was the final Crimtane I did. It relies on speed and really condensed gameplay. So I'd say that's a alright challenge. It's not the worst thing in the world. So our next one is Masochism, which doesn't have a video. Cool. Alright. Time to search it up ourselves. This is by Constar. This might be the one. I'm not entirely sure. Oh my dear God.
Hey, can I play without act? Can I pass the devil's G?
Let's go, Constar.
Actually, I can just compare the. No, I don't want to watch Cursed. Jesus. All right, let me compare the IDs. 643, and then we go here. 643. Yeah. Okay, this is definitely the one. Anyways, now that that's out of the way, it looks like the next one is Penitence, and I have no clue what this is, but we'll give it a look. Oh my goodness. Okay, this part doesn't look so bad. A little bit of memory. So it's a little unbalanced from the looks of it, but yeah, that's not so bad. It's just unbalanced, which isn't the worst thing in the world. And the next one is Carbon Combination. I thought that said combination, but it's whatever. Okay, now this is where it probably gets really condensed. Yeah, this is really tight timings and speed changes. This is definitely gonna be the virtual challenge of this tier. It's not that long, though, thankfully. Yeah, that could honestly be worse. Masochism 2. Oh my god. I have to look this one up, too. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I have to look this one up, too. Why are these not, like... Why are there no videos attached to these? This ought... Alright, now let me compare IDs, if there even is an ID. I don't see one. Okay, well, I'm just going to assume this is the correct one. Alright, Masochist? Is that... No, this is Masochist 2, not Masochism 2. Alright, here we go. Okay, so it appears to be very short, quick, has a fast pace to it, and kind of reminds me of Masochist, which is honestly a horrible challenge I had to bug fix myself. And if I'm being honest, I'm probably gonna hate this one. Yeah, this looks like pure torture.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Okay. So now we have an idea of what that looks like. Wave Technic. Let's see what this is. At least this has a video attached to it. Okay, very minimal decoration, very tight timings at 2x speed it looks like. Not that long though, so it looks pretty doable. Yeah, that's probably not that bad of a challenge when you actually learn it and play it. Okay, we're in the final stretch now, so our next one is Vandal. Oh my god, how many of these do I gotta search up? Ccpl, get your shit together, bro. Vandal Extreme. Dream challenge. Just needed to check that. So it utilizes a dark theme and heavily tight timings with speed. That actually would be pretty fun for me, in my opinion. But we'll see when I get to it. 15k attempts? Yeah, that's how many... Actually, I took more than that on Virtual Challenge 4, because that is underrated as hell. Here's a joke challenge. Apple iPad Pro. Alright, let's take a look at this. Okay, playing at 30 FPS. This is clearly filmed in North Korea or some shit. Okay, this is my problem with some of these completions. They feature way too many fails. Like, just get to the point. Okay, so it's just a really condensed challenge. That's all it is. Like, you didn't have to diddle around for like 40 seconds of my time. Africa Chambers. Is this gonna be Africa Circles Wave?
I'm a geology major. A real rocker. This paper is the last thing standing between me and...
Yep, I knew it. And you gotta memorize where the portals are. Fair enough. Well, that's a hell of a way to leave off a tier. So, what I'm getting from this is that the tier, it's somewhat unbalanced, especially from what Geop told me. He said it was probably going to be a very unbalanced tier for me. And honestly, I think these challenges are better quality than a lot of the Crimtane ones. So there is that, and also it's not Emerald, because Emerald is the worst thing to ever exist and needs to fucking burn. So, yeah. That's all for now on the Cobalt reaction, and if you like these kind of videos, we can do more of them whenever I reach Palladium and Mithril. You know, stuff like that. I'm actually willing to do reaction content, as well as, you know, reacting to other stuff that's non-CCPL. You know, I can do upcoming Extreme Demons and such, you know. So leave a comment if you want to see more. This has been your host, Storrm, and goodbye.